This is a fascinating story of how a single trader alone destroyed a 200-year-old bank. In the mid-1990s, a single trader operating far from its headquarters in England began accumulating losses that would eventually exceed the capital of one of the oldest and most established financial institutions in the world. The scale of the collapse appeared sudden from the outside. Yet the underlying process that led to the collapse had been building secretly and quietly within the system for a long time, concealed and unnoticed. The trader, Nick Leeson, was stationed in Singapore, where his role combined both trade executions of complex financial derivatives and managing the bank's oversight responsibilities. He was expected to place trades in the market while also reporting on the risks associated with those positions. In principle, these functions are meant to be separated for effective control and risk management. In reality, however, this separation did not exist. The issue was not about the presence of trading losses, but the response to it. Instead of recognizing and closing losing positions, Leeson secretly moved losses into an internal account dubbed 8888. This account was meant for absorbing losses on minor trading errors. However, in the absence of a higher level of scrutiny, Leeson used it to hide his speculative trading losses, which continued to grow and snowball. Over time, he ended up continually attempting to recover the losses in the 8888 account. Larger positions were taken in the expectation that market movements would trend in his favor and recoup his previous losses. The bank's control system was designed to monitor risks. However, without proper oversight, it allowed risks to continue piling within the system itself. The institution, Barings Bank, had a long history of stability and reputation, which contributed to a level of implicit trust in its internal processes. That trust, however, reduced the urgency to question anomalies that might otherwise have triggered deeper investigation. The absence of independent oversight allowed discrepancies to persist and expand. The breaking point came when market conditions moved sharply against the accumulated positions. The Kobe earthquake in January 1995 caused the Japan's Nikkei stock index to plummet and caused Leeson's losses to escalate uncontrollably. Without sufficient capital to absorb the losses, and without prior visibility into the true scale of exposure, the institution, Barings Bank, was unable to respond in time. What appeared externally as a sudden collapse was, in reality, the result of risk that had been building within the system, unobserved. This event illustrates a broader principle within financial systems. Risk does not emerge only from volatility or external shocks, but often from internal structures that obscure visibility. When control functions are compromised, even unintentionally, the system loses its ability to recognize its own vulnerabilities. Understanding these mechanisms changes how we interpret financial events. Instead of viewing them as isolated failures, they can be seen as outcomes of structural conditions that allow risk to accumulate beneath the surface. Because in finance, the most significant risks are rarely the most visible ones. They are embedded within processes, reinforced by assumptions, and revealed only when the system is no longer able to contain them. If you want to better understand how these forces operate beneath the surface, subscribe to Secret Capital.